It was a new era for the Miami Heat when the sport's biggest megastar arrived and changed South Florida's landscape.
I'm going to bring a championship to Miami, I promise.
As soon as we got Shaq, we all just believed this is a championship team.
Shaq, oh! The Diesel says, welcome to the postseason.
The Heat were red hot.
Two-hand jam!
But a star's injury would derail their first ever chance at infamy.
If we were healthy, we would have been in the NBA Finals.
Determined more than ever, Miami bounced back and reloaded.
This team was built to win a championship.
In their 18th season, 15 strong set their sights on championship glory.
Miami has won! Miami is NBA champ!
Reflect on 20 years of thrill, heartache, and championship joy.
A great success story that went from expansion to champion in that first 20 years. Welcome to Inside the Heat. Hello again, everyone. I'm Eric Reed. We continue our celebration of 20 years of Heat basketball with this final episode of this very special six-part series. The story of the 2004-2005 Heat really began soon after a successful run deep into the 2004 playoffs. Now, after selecting teen sensation Darrell Wright in the draft, Pat Riley made the most significant trade in Heat history when he acquired superstar Shaquille O'Neal from the Los Angeles Lakers. Together with Dwayne Wade, this dynamic duo would take the Heat to unprecedented heights.
I remember Coach came back from L.A. after he had met over there with them and said, they're going to trade Shaquille O'Neal.
But when he called me about Shaq, it was like, yeah, sure.
As long as we can keep Dwayne Wade out of the deal, then we would make the deal.
Wade gets it off! It's good!
I asked Pat only one thing. I said, do me a favor, before we pull the trigger on this deal, go visit Shaq, make sure he wants to be here, and make sure he wants to win another ring.
As it's going on, you're kind of pinching yourself a little bit, saying, can we really make this one happen?
Pat went to see him, picked up the phone call, and he said, we got our big man.
We're following the developments of the O'Neal deal tonight.
The blockbuster trade was announced this afternoon. The daddy has moved on.
You thought it was a New York Stock Exchange. The phones would not stop ringing. People wanting and buying tickets. The excitement building was just unbelievable.
As soon as we got Shaq, everybody, coaches, players, staff, and people of Miami, the fans, we all just believed, okay, this is a championship team now.
The day that Shaq came on board, he called me and I was happy.
I knew that they called for a big parade, and before I knew it, there was this huge crowd downtown. Hello, Miami. I said hello, Miami. I want y'all to remember this feeling right here. I'm going to bring a championship to Miami, I promise.
After opening the season with a 23-point win at New Jersey, Miami rolls out the red carpet for the home opener.
Rasul over the top there. Shaq got in deep. Oh, a two-hand jam, and he is fouled.
The Heat beat the Cavaliers and dazzled their fans. The new and improved Heat gelled instantly, winning their first 4 games and 14 consecutive wins in December, including a Christmas Day return to L.A. for the big fella.
Shaquille O'Neal.
On March 1st, Pat Riley would add one more very special piece to the championship puzzle by re-signing 7-time All-Star and 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Alonzo Mourning.
The love that I have for the fans has always been there, and the feeling is definitely mutual.
Welcome home, Alonzo Mourning. We're glad to have you back.
Blocked by Zone! How about that for a welcome back home?
Live from American Airlines Arena in Miami, it's the NBA playoffs.
Then came the red zone, and all the fans came to the playoffs in a sea of red.
So when we out there in the playoffs, you go out there with the man state of, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to help us win.
Shaq, oh, a monster right-hand jam. The Diesel says, welcome to the postseason.
Miami stormed through the first 2 rounds of the playoffs.
Oh, my goodness.
Sweeping both series versus the Nets and the Wizards.
A two-hand alley-oop slam. The Miami Heat clinch the series with a 4-game sweep of the Washington Wizards.
I'm just happy to be here, man.
in this locker room, these guys enjoying this, man.
In their first conference finals appearance in 8 years, Miami would go toe-to-toe with the defending NBA champion Detroit Pistons.
The Heat is put together in this 1 year and built to win it all right now. The Pistons are a group that have been there year after year.
Wade going to drive the lane.
And a right-hand jam! Flash to the basket!
Tayshaun Prince drives baseline left. And a jam!
The team split the first 4 games of the series, and Miami took a 3-2 lead in Game 5, but suffered a costly injury to Dwayne Wade.
I knew it was an intercostal strain, and I remember turning to whoever was at my left, and I won't repeat exactly what I said to him, but I said, this is going to be difficult.
Just made a basic crossover move to a pull-up jumper. On my way down the court, just felt the pain, started pain. Then as I kept going down the court, it got worse and worse and worse.
Just one victory away from their first NBA Finals appearance, the Heat went to Detroit for Game 6, and the entire nation watched and wondered, would Wade be able to play?
Everybody just watched Dwayne Wade warm up, and it didn't look good. He didn't move very quickly, he looked like he was in pain, and he wound up not playing in Game 6. Just one win away from getting to the NBA Championship Series for the first time.
And the Detroit Pistons force a 7th and deciding game.
Got a game on Monday. It's going to decide everything.
This is a game you wait your whole life for and you dream about being in, especially a player of Dwayne's magnitude.
Here we go! Game number 7.
You really felt like the magic was going to happen. Wade played his best.
Off the glass and in! Oh my goodness, how'd he do that?
And the Pistons played with such great poise. And if there was a team that you felt could win on somebody else's court, it was them.
A shocker here in Miami.
Just let a phenomenal season slip away.
We wanted to get back to that opportunity, and the next time we weren't going to let anything get in the way.
Inside the Heat is brought to you by your South Florida Mercedes-Benz dealers. Love what you drive.